So great to see the rendition of Chad and Abby with Marci and Billy together again on screen. You know, both of the characters have had a lot going on. My first question is for Billy. We know from the previews that we're going to see Tony DeMiro back on the canvas. And then we also have Chad dealing with Jake, who's the long lost brother from nowhere. So how does it feel, you know, as you're acting out this character when you have, you know, your brother from the past and your brother that you didn't know about and all these sort of DeMiras coming out from the woodwork? I'm not even including Kristen in that.
Yeah. I think what it allows Chad to do is attach or cling on to what he knows. So I think I do that anyway. It strengthens the relationship between Chad and Tony and Chad and Kristen. And this other person, much like Chad was when he first came into the family, he's the new guy. And, you know, we don't trust him. And, you know, it seems pretty standard. But yeah, I think it's, I don't know. I'm not surprised when the mayor pops up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Stefano threw that seed around.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah. Chad and Kate have such a connection. What is it about Kate that Chad always gravitates towards, even though she pulls this crazy stuff all the time?
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of undeserved at this point. She's screwed him over so many times. I think there's a motherly. I think about, like, she does love Chad. I think Kate was one of the first. Lauren was one of the first people I had scenes with on the show. I think she's got a sense of ownership over Chad, being there from when he was first of DeMera, kind of coming up, and I think her being friends with Chad's mother, Madeline, lends itself to being something familiar. You know, she's able to kind of try to be better than she was with her own children, Philip and Lucas.
Yeah.
You know, so I think. I mean, she keeps screwing him over. So I think at some point he would cut his ties, but I don't think he can. I think it's, you know, better the devil you know than the devil you don't type of thing for Chad with her. I think.
Speaking of Kate, that led to a whole storyline for Abby when she finds out about Jack and Kate having the affair, and that was such an explosive storyline with the anniversary party and Abby getting drunk and reading the letter to everyone. What has it been like? First of all, I've always thought that you and Matt Ashford would have terrific chemistry together if you finally worked together, and you did. Some of these scenes have been amazing. And then add that into the mix, you know, Melissa Reeves on break from the show and Katie McLean playing Jennifer. How's it been doing the storyline under all these different circumstances for you?
I've really appreciated so many aspects of it. I mean, I always love to have scenes with my parents because that's such a relationship that we can all really relate to on such a deep level. And Matt Ashford, I've always admired him from a distance, you know, and really missed him being there when I was actually physically playing the person of Abigail. He's a really talented, dedicated person, and I feel like I connect with him just personally as an individual, as Marci and Matt, and so that has made it really cool for me as well. I mean, he's a wealth of information, the man. I could sit and listen to him talk for ages, you know. So it's been really, really cool to witness him as a person in real life and then like bring that onto the canvas. And I've said this before, I don't have like a very close relationship with my personal biological father, so that person, that representation has been extra meaningful for me personally. And then Katie's just been, you know, she's been so great. She's come in and in a very short amount of time left such a specific stamp on the character and on me and all of us as a part of this storyline. She's very different than Missy. She brings something that's so, I mean, Missy's, you know, there is only one Missy. I mean, and we'll all always love and miss her for as long as she's gone. But Katie, it brings a whole different thing to the character as well, that it's hard not to fall in love with as the person working across from her.
So
yeah,
we have the anniversary here, and so what do you guys think fans love about Chad and Abby together? They always seem to come back together no matter what.
Oh, there's a lot of things. I mean, I think there's something to be said for having worked so hard and invested so much in each other. You know, it's like, well, why did we work so hard on all of these things to then just throw it to the wolves, you know? And we've rooted for, I mean, as fans, they've rooted for the characters through so many things, and they see what it looks like when things are really great, and can relate to them in a variety of different ways on screen. So, yeah, they want to see them just take it all the way to the finish line, you know?
Yeah. Do you guys have any favorite storylines that you've done together? Whether it's like, you know, the multiple personality storyline or something like that?
Mm-hmm. What's your fave, Bill?
I don't know. I'd just say probably the stuff that when you first came on, only just because it felt big, you know, like it felt like a lot of weight, and it was interesting to kind of play through the different emotions and feelings that kind of come around. And I also think it helped us learn about each other. So I think it was like our own friendship growing that adds to how great it was. But I think, I mean, I don't. It's what was recent. I feel like.
I mean, recent is like, you know, my entrance. I come back, and then Gwen is there, and
yeah.
We're like at Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd say that. I'd just say probably in the beginning. It all kind of felt so chaotic the last little bit, and like she was on, and then Kate came in, and then she came back, and I think every time it takes a little bit to find our foot. Like, I mean, with Marci, and I, it's old hat, but like as far as the story, it takes a bit for it to get going, and there was just something interesting about it being new with her.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing what more will be coming with Chad and Abby, and it's great seeing you guys again, even if it's through Zoom screens. And congratulations! Thank you so much,
Laurie. Thank you.